So now we have the exchange data released. So in the afternoon I have posted a video on the outlook of demand. So in that video I have predicted that we are expecting the DMart IPO to be subscribed nearly 6 to 7 times, and the exchange has released the data at 9 p.m. in the night today, and the subscription data shows that the IPO is already subscribed by 5.7 times, which is nearly 6 times as per our prediction. So we always stand correct in terms of predicting the investors' enthusiasm, which is the transmission into the IPOs being oversubscribed or the undersubscribed. So apart from that, we have also received 2 queries today regarding how do we trade. So I request the community member to give the specific insights on the questions that you people ask. Now, as far as how do we trade in the stock market is concerned, there are 2 perspectives to look into that. How do we trade as in from operational perspective? How do we trade from the investment decision perspective? As far as operation perspective is concerned, how do we trade is for trading we of course need a demat account. So if you are asking how do we open the demat account, or you are asking how do we trade as in how to choose a stock for trading. So as of now I don't know exactly, but one query is with regards to how do we trade in the sense of operation side of it, as in how do we open the demat account and how do we do certain other things. So what I would like to tell you here is for demat account, as far as trading is concerned, from if you are not residing in Gujarat, then we have very less and less number of unorganized traders. But as far as traders are concerned, suppose we have our demat account with ICICI Direct. So who is ICICI Direct? What is ICICI Direct? So ICICI Direct is a broker of the stock exchange, and the branch in which we have the account is a sub-broker of the ICICI Direct, which is the broker. So the name ICICI Direct is a broker of the exchange, and the ICICI Direct's specific branch with which we have our demat account is the sub-broker of ICICI Direct. So you have to contact sub-broker, which is any of the branch of the ICICI Direct, and you need to open the account, then you can buy and sell the stocks online. As of now, we have from organized brokers, Zerodha is the cheapest broker available, but Zerodha does not have any option to subscribe for IPO, and ICICI Direct is comparatively costly as compared to Zerodha. But ICICI Direct, if we have our demat account with ICICI Direct, we can of course subscribe for IPO. So this is what you need to call your customer care representative, and he will guide you on this type of thing. But as far as how do we select the stock, as in to answer the question how do we trade from the investment decision perspective, how do we select a stock to trade? First of all, let me make you understand the one line difference between fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is more of valuation, but still we have some misunderstanding with regards to fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis it has something to do with valuation, but it does not include only and only quantitative aspect, which is number. It also includes too many qualitative aspects. If I bifurcate this in the ratio of qualitative is to quantitative, then it is more or less 50-50, because from the profile of the CEO to the education of the CEO, the governance, the geography in which the company is operating, the product portfolio the company is having, to the margin the product is having, the EV/EBITDA margin, the EV/EBITDA multiple, the EBITDA margin, EBITDA margin, the machinery the company is using, technology, the skilled labor the company is having, starting from the recruitment process, starting from the little basics. We need to consider everything while undergoing fundamental analysis. So never think on those lines that those lines, that fundamental analysis only has something to do with valuation, whether the stock is undervalued or overvalued. That is one of the bases on which we take the decision, but that is not the only basis on which we take the investment decision. As far as technical analysis is concerned, so fundamental analysis is valuation, technical analysis is chart and volume. So technical analysis, fundamental analysis will tell you, I have mentioned again also, once more I am mentioning this point, technical analysis will tell you when to enter the stock or not, whereas fundamental analysis will tell you whether to enter the stock or not. For example, take example of HDFC Bank. Suppose you undertake the fundamental analysis of HDFC Bank and you find that the fair value of the stock is 1000 rupees, for illustration, and HDFC Bank suppose currently trading at 800 rupees. That means the stock is undervalued, means the stock has the potential, because fundamental analysis runs on the assumption that one day the stock will reach to its fair value. So one day you will assume that one day the stock will reach at 1000 rupee level. So currently the stock is trading at 800, so you end up saying ki HDFC Bank is undervalued. So the question is answered from the fundamental perspective, that whether to enter the stock or not. So here it is a green signal. Yes, we have to enter the stock because the price appreciation potential is still there. But when to enter? Do we expect any further correction? Is there any chance that the stock may decline from 800 rupees? That question can only and only be answered by technical analysis. Looking at the chart, we can predict that yeah, there is a chance that stock may come towards 750. So when the stock is hitting 750, at that point of time we need to hit the stock to generate the fruitful results. But this is the line. But never ever underestimate the power of macroeconomic indicators prevailing at the time when you undertake the analysis, be it any analysis, because macroeconomic indicator has the power to change the signal, has the power to prove the technical analysis theory is wrong. Because what happens, suppose there is one signal in the technical analysis named as morning star. Suppose we observe morning star and MACD divergence is also happening. The red line is cutting the green line is cutting the red line from downside towards upside. That means the stock has the potential to grow up. But at that point of time, suppose HDFC Bank, we observe morning star, so technically we should buy the stock because from tomorrow onwards the price will increase. But what happens here, suppose we are expecting a bad macroeconomic news flow with regards to banking sector, then we should avoid buying at that point of time because that is not the correct buying. So again I am mentioning, so that was the fundamental difference between fundamental analysis and technical analysis. Now I am differentiating between the traders and long-term buyers. The difference between traders and long-term buyers, traders needs to have one characteristic, which is timeliness. One should have, to success in stock market, there is one ground rule. One should have the proper understanding of macroeconomics. Along with that, one should have the skill to combine that macroeconomic indicators with the fundamental or the technical situations prevailing at that point of time. So this combination should be done in the finest possible sense. When I say finest possible sense, it may change the decision to enter the stock or not. It may change your decision to exit the stock or not. So never ever try to underestimate the power of the macroeconomic indicator prevailing at the time when you are making decision with regards to enter the stock or not. So if you have any query with regards to this, you can anytime ping me on the page of Burning Desire. We are trying to be as much responsible as possible. Till then, I will take your leave. Thank you. Always support value investing.